Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Dr. Lee from Bukit Mertajam, Penang. Right now, I'm staying in Kluang, Johor. So welcome to my channel with a new start and a new face. So now, we are doing this book and it started yesterday. Yesterday was the 1st of July and today we will do the second lesson. So this is a 38-day challenge, grammar challenge. So now we challenge you to the second lesson. First lesson started on 1st of July 2020. So today is the second day. Okay, we officially launched this book and I feel very happy to do it because one thing is that, sometimes when we want to do a YouTube channel, we have to really sit down and try to think what I'm supposed to do, what should I do. But then with a book, which is complete and the lessons are prepared beforehand. So for myself, it's quite nice, it's much easier because I don't have to think, I thought about all this before I started this book. So then, right now it's so much nicer. If you want to order this book, please WhatsApp me 019-7878-299. And lesson 2. So this is the book. So I'm sure you're sitting in front of me and with a book in your hand, this book. And we are actually going to the, here, these are the contents. Why is it a 38 why is it a 38-day challenge? Because there are 38 lessons, complete grammar. Okay, suitable for adults, suitable for students, And this one was done on the 1st of lesson 1. I taught lesson 1 in this YouTube channel on 1st of July. So today is the 2nd of July, and today we are actually doing the second chapter, lesson 2 now, here. And lesson 2 is about countable and uncountable nouns. So unlike yesterday, which I actually wrote out, the exercise, the full one, today I cannot do it because countable and uncountable nouns are, there are so many exercises. There are 4, so I'm unable to, to utilize the, the board. I don't have enough space because I need to explain. So because of that, I just directly go into the lesson and directly explain to you why the answers are such. And exercise 1, for example, you can see that it is yes, correct. The second answer is and N. The third one is the fourth one is N. Yes, correct. The fifth one is N followed by 3 And then exercise 2, many and much. The first one starts with number 1. Now. There is a little thing that I want to do. Alright, let us go to the lesson now. My little sister, yeah, this is the one. Okay, let us have a look. Countable and uncountable nouns. Common nouns, why do you need to know common nouns first? The reason is because countable nouns and uncountable nouns, these two are based on common nouns. That is why you should start from here. So you remember yesterday when I taught you common nouns, I told you that common nouns are divided into 4 groups: people, animals, places, and things. So it's actually written here, many, much, much. So let me write down one more time. People, for example here, girls, students, we can count. So people comes under countable nouns. You can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Animals, cows, ducks, or whatever animals, yes, they are countable nouns. Places like parks and ponds and schools and post offices, yes, you can count. Countable nouns. Things. Things, we have two categories. First one is countable things. Countable nouns, example, books and cars. But then, things we have uncountable nouns as well. Example, oil, hair, water, food, and so on. So, countable nouns, if you talk about one countable noun, you need to put an or you need to put a. For example, if you want to put an is used for words that sound. The sound is A, E, I, O, U. So A, E, I, O, U, we call them vowels. For example, if I'm talking about 1x, 1x is equal to an x. Then many, then you have to put s. If you use is used for consonants. Consonants means not A, E, I, O, U. That means it's B, C, D, F, G, H. H is one letter which I would not mention for now. So let us say I say one bag. One bag is equal to a bag. So the first exercise following this book, the first exercise is filling in the blanks with a or an. So the first one is, my little sister ate, and then you're talking about one, so it's an apple, okay? Last evening, the farmer has, and then here, what does the farmer have? A goat and an ox, which is correct. And the rich man lives in a big house. Why a? Because big B is a consonant, it's not a vowel. And Tommy is eating, yes, answer is an egg, one egg. Irene is carrying an umbrella, which is actually one umbrella. And Joshua is drawing one picture, which is a picture. Mina is wearing here a green dress. And the last one, Miss Wong is a teacher, one teacher. This is correct so far. And we go to exercise 2. Exercise 2, there is so. Exercise 2, I will have to write again, okay? And I will have to write again. So as I do correction with you, we will I'll write the answers on the board, and I have to check behind to see whether it is correct. So the first one is, there is so much food on the table for the guests. Okay, so food is uncountable. You have to use much. They have, and then toys are countable, so they have many toys. Okay, the rich girl has, and then dresses. Dresses are countable. So if they are countable, we have to use many. There isn't juice left in the jar for us to drink. So isn't, we don't care about isn't. The main point is still juice. Juice is uncountable. So number 4 should be much. And then number 5, there are children. Children are countable. So you have to use number 5. It should be many. And lastly, how many chairs? Chairs are countable. So you need to use many. And over here, exercise 3. So I will have to look at the back and see whether the answer tallies for lesson 2. For lesson 2, in case there are any errors, we can, so it is much, and then many, many, and then much again, many, many, correct? And then we go to exercise 3. Exercise 3, in the blanks with a few or a little. So there are so many, you know. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to rub this off, okay, because of a space problem. And I'm going to write exercise 3 over here, alright? Okay, and exercise 3, we have to fill in the blanks with a few or a little. Okay, so a few is for countable nouns. We can actually count. So a few, and then a little. Alright, so we use a few for countable nouns. We can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we can count. But if it is a little, we cannot count. Okay, we cannot count. So so a few, a little, a few. Are we on the right track? So we are now at lesson 2, and we are doing a few and a little. Because there have been some errors. I want to rectify it right now. So the first one is the farmer has cows. Cows are countable. So cows are countable. Yes, the answer is correct. A few. Okay. In his farm, there is, and then ink. Ink is uncountable. So it should be a little. And the third one, I have, and then I give you coins. Coins are actually countable, so it's a few. Okay? And let us check and see whether it is correct. Number 3 will be, yes, coins are countable, so we use a few. And number 4, Selena ate only, yes, a little rice, because rice is uncountable. My father drinks, and then, a little coffee, yes. And so it should be a little, number 5. A little, yes. So it should be a few cows, a little ink, a few coins, number 4, a little rice, number 5, a little coffee, and number 6, a few girls. Yes, is correct. So number 5 is my father drinks a little coffee, and of course Selena ate only a little rice. And if you have the book in front of you, you can see number 6. Number 6 should be a few. You know why? Because we are talking about girls. Girls are countable. Okay? And after this, we will be going into exercise 4. So actually this has quite a number of exercises, isn't it? This should be exercise 4. And this should be exercise 5. Let us have a look at exercise 4. Amount, and then number, amount, yes. After this, number, amount, number. And then you have some, any, some, any. Yeah. So far so good. So exercise 4. The first answer is amount, the second is number, the third is amount, the fourth is number, number 5 is amount, number 6 is number, and then you have sum, any, sum, any. Yeah, we are on the right. Yes. So let me go through with you. Exercise 4, number. Say a large number of, it means many. A small number of means a few. Because number is for countable nouns. Same as uncountable, a large amount of uncountable. Okay? A small amount of is also uncountable. A large amount of means a lot, it means much. A small amount of means a little, just a little. Okay? So if you look at your book and you look at amount or filling the blanks with numbers, she spends a big, and then behind is money. Money is uncountable, so amount of money. Okay? So don't think that money you can count. You don't think like this. In English, money is uncountable. If you issue check or you look at bills, they write amount, then you have to write 30 ringgit only or 300 ringgit only. It means to say it's uncountable. The little boy has a large and then toys. Toys is number of toys. Mother put a small amount of salt, just a little bit. Salt is uncountable. And a large number, that means many people, because the word given is people. The guest ate a large, and then I give you food. Food is uncountable, so you have to use amount. I have a large and then number of stamps, because stamps are countable. Exercise 5. Some or any. Now some you can see is used for countable. For example, I say some people, countable. Some is also uncountable. For example, some water. So we use some for countable and uncountable nouns. So for you, for students who need to write essay, sometimes you may get confused. Should I use a few or a little? So don't worry, just use some. 100% is correct, because some can be used for countable and also uncountable. So if you look at any, we use any for questions and for not or an apostrophe T, which we call negative. Later on, you come to negative also. So the sentence here, there are, and then the answer is some. Some women. Women are people, you can count, okay? There isn't. Isn't is this one, negative, so we use any. There isn't any salt or oil. Are there, and then here, any rats, question mark, so it's a question. And is there any curry in the pot? Why any? Because it's a question. So for questions and for negative sentences, we use any. Okay, so lesson 2 is done. I have finished lesson 2. So please give me a like, share and subscribe. And remember to add me in your Instagram, Susan Lee, my name on Instagram. And hashtag Learn with Dr. Lee. Put your progress, post your progress on Instagram, in the story, so that we can learn this grammar exercise together. Okay? And click the description box below, okay? And you can get more details. Okay? So thank you very much for watching. Until we meet again, challenge 38-day grammar. Today is 37. And tomorrow will be 36. Okay? Until 0 day, you have completed the book. So I challenge you to do this with me, to fight this with me, 38-day challenge. Okay? Dr. Lee's method, grammar. Okay? Goodbye everyone, and thanks again for watching. Remember to like, share and subscribe.